Want to grow your aesthetics business and help your clients see better results? Pomp is the only retail solution that lets you recommend professional-grade skincare curated by our medical director without holding any inventory. You'll gain access to exclusive brands, tailored education, and easy tools to boost revenue well beyond your treatment room. With Pomp, you can deliver exceptional client results while earning commissions on every sale, day or night. Sign up today at pompbeauty.com and turn retail into your most reliable stream of growth. Are you interested in providing results-driven treatment services? Join a team of like-minded individuals who share your passion and support your success. With more than 1,000 franchised locations in 49 states, MStaszcuk is not only the nation's #1 provider of massage services collectively across its franchise network, but also a national leader in skincare. Start or grow your career at a MStaszcuk franchised location. Visit MStaszcuk.com/SDcareers for full details.
Hello and welcome to ASCP's Esty Talk. I'm your co-host, Maggie Staszcuk, ASCP's Program Director.
And I'm Ella Cressman, licensed esthetician and content contributor for ASCP.
So, I don't know if you know this, Ella, but Pinterest, they usually do a report, Pinterest Predicts, comes out every year. They just came out with a men's report, first of its kind.
Wow.
It's because so many men are now using Pinterest.
Interesting. Pinteresting.
So Pinteresting. Yeah. What's especially interesting about this is that it's this new wave of male self-care that Pinterest is noticing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I thought we would dive into this report and talk about what this means for estheticians.
I'm curious, why now are they Pinterested in men?
Yeah, very good question. Men now make up over 1/3 of Pinterest's global audience. Pretty big. The men are majority Gen Z, and they're flocking to this platform because it feels like a quote-unquote positive corner of the internet. There's no judgment for them. And Pinterest says 65% of men want to express their authentic selves online.
Curious for that generation specifically too, because there's a lot of images, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Pinterest mostly images and putting collections together based on imagery?
Yep, you got it. You're making boards. So what Pinterest is finding is that men are planning their workouts, they're planning their skincare routines, they're creating wedding looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So very interesting. So the first trend is called Climber Core. Climber Core is all about merging outdoor gear with a wellness mindset. So searches like rock climbing aesthetic, hiking skincare, these searches are up 100%.
I'm so interested and curious though why they would search for this. Okay, I want to know more.
It's interesting that this is populating on Pinterest specifically, but remember that these men are gravitating to Pinterest because it feels safe for them. So guys are embracing the quote-unquote, I take care of myself because I challenge myself vibe. That is specific to this particular trend. And that includes SPF, recovery masks after a hike.
Oh.
Yeah. So if your client's coming in with things like windburn, sunburn, they've had just environmental exposure after their weekend climbs, this is your cue. They're a Climber Core type of guy. You can build that into your consultation and be retailing things like masks and SPF to help protect their barrier and prevent sunburn after they've been out in the elements.
Or, what else you could consider is social media imagery of a guy in climber aesthetic with a mask as, all my climbers out there, free mask. I don't know, something like that. Just the influence of this can be translated into some of your social media posts.
That's brilliant. I love that.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, number 2. This one cracked me up. It's called Buffed Beauty. So Pinterest saw searches for men's facials spike over 230%. Microneedling was up 50%. That's big numbers.
Big numbers.
Yeah. We've talked about men in skincare before, but it seems like it's spiking even more. I don't know if you have experienced that all in your practice.
What's interesting too is these corrective services that they're looking for. So this tells me that they're now, okay, cool. I'm okay with coming to a professional esthetician, obviously, but I want someone who specializes in my unique needs, one. And two, I want someone who specializes in the rejuvenation part. So a little bit more on the clinical side too.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And they're not shy anymore is what I'm taking from this.
Same.
So male clients, they are booking enzyme treatments. They're asking about ingredients. They want results.
I just had somebody reach out to me via Instagram and ask me if I have a hydrodermabrasion machine.
Oh.
I was like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so they're hip.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. male grooming market, just side note here, is projected to hit over $80 billion by 2030. So in my opinion, that's not niche, that's mainstream.
Yeah, it's coming up from a specialty to more, I don't want to say normal, but expected.
Yeah.
I don't even like the word accepted, but not as segmented maybe.
Not as segmented. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Integrated.
Oh, yes. 100%. All right. Number 3 is older brother energy. So,
boo.
Yeah, let's rename this one in my opinion. It's very 90s grunge, chill, worn in, but intentional.
Smells like teen spirit.
Smells like teen spirit. Yeah. So what came to mind for me was my teen crush, Keanu Reeves, love of my life, specifically the Speed movie.
Okay. Fair enough. Mine was Bill and Ted's. That's where he peaked for me.
Okay.
I don't know. Some people won't have any idea.
I would not say that's older brother energy, but
okay.
That's weird. Moving on. So you want to think flannel tousled hair, the no makeup skincare or simplified skincare for this one. This might be a great opportunity to introduce minimalist skincare or the basics for this type of clientele. So one great cleanser, maybe a serum, maybe not, your moisturizer, your SPF, and that's it.
Simple and targeted.
Yeah, simple and targeted.
Do you know who I'm thinking of this too? Do you remember that show, My So-Called Life?
Yeah.
What was the guy's name? Jordan?
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, like charming, not even charming, but somebody who seems like out of touch, but you want to sit next to them, kind of cool. Cooler than me and my friends. Yeah, I got you.
Yep, totally.
Okay.
Number 4, hydrated hustle.
Oh.
So this trend is about performance and wellness colliding, which I think the whole industry is doing. This is not just for men, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So think about creatinine, electrolytes, Pilates. Pilates for men is also skyrocketing, and functional hydration. Pinterest believes hydration is having a moment. I don't know if you agree with that or not.
I mean, I feel like it's always been a moment, but maybe a little bit more now. I see that where I go pick up, it's like this place you get healthy food to go, like almost like a meal prep service.
Okay.
And their hydration is first and forefront. But I guess for me, it's always been a consideration, but maybe because of where we live, so dehydrated in the elevation and such.
Yeah, I think so. Because there are plenty of states I visited where hydration is like nobody's walking around with their water bottles.
Yeah, here we have it everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. And so this hydration moment, as far as Pinterest is concerned, it's not just externally and applied topically to the skin, but it's also internally. So clients are drinking it, they're tracking it, and they now want this as part of their skincare routine too.
Fair. Nice.
Yeah.
So hyaluronic acid.
You named it, sister. Offer hydration-focused facials. Sell it as part of the hustle for that hydrated hustle mentality, not just vanity. And then definitely highlight ingredients, like you said, hyaluronic acid, the ceramides, all the things.
Or on your social media, highlight why hydration is important and the different types.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 5, can't leave out the tech, finance, and identity mentality. So Pinterest says men are also building their personal identity through tech and finance. So AI video, investment apps, programming tutorials. They're not just hobbies, they're lifestyle signals. Yeah. So this bleeds into aesthetic choices also. Clients might love high-tech skincare tools or data-driven products, even data-driven analysis as to why they might want to use particular products, how that's going to benefit their skincare.
So this is important when you're picking products for your practice that have clinical studies or before and after pictures that you could show. This actually came up yesterday with a client of mine. She asked me if it was clinical, this like type of ingredient. I was like, tell me what you mean by that. She goes, with studies to prove. And I'm like, got you. So when I sold her a product later, I'm like, this product, not just this ingredient, but this product actually has clinical studies to show, blah, blah, blah. So the insight into what would help them grab and build trust is key.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think about devices too, even something as simple as like an LED mask. And that comes with plenty of clinical studies.
Yes. Yeah. And so having that as a retail option or maybe becoming an affiliate with a company where you can set up a profile for them online and then there's all the things in there. So with this very interesting report, very interesting to see more acceptance. What again, wrong word, but adopted maybe perhaps. My husband is into it. Like he has his routine. He was military, so he's used to a routine, but he loves it. Like he ordered on his own a skincare line that, of course, we had talked about before, but he ordered the routine. He's the one that informs me when he's out of eye cream. Like he's about it. And he does like his treatments. My brother, who I've talked about before, who is like this epitome of big brother energy, even though he's my little brother, but he's just this construction working big Paul Bunyan type of guy. He loves his eye cream. He loves his routine. So I don't know if he would do devices, but definitely they're into it. Is your husband into it, or do you think it's because he's been around? If he is it because he's around you or he's accepting of it? What's your thoughts?
All of the above. He's into it. It's funny you mentioned that your husband was military because my husband came from a military family. His dad was military. So he likes his routine, and that goes for his skincare as well. And same thing. When he's out, he lets me know, so he likes to follow his skincare routine and he is all about it. He keeps it very, very minimal though. He doesn't like multiple steps. He's definitely not using eye cream.
I think that's something you two share.
Yep, that's what brought us together, man.
Pull it to your lash line.
But I think a large part of it too, and I wonder if it's the same for you. He's married to an esthetician. If he's not washing his face, man, we're gonna have a discussion.
Never go to bed angry. Always go to bed with a clean skin.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I kind of set it and forget it with him. But maybe this is the same for you. I have way more than 4 products that I can choose from. In fact, I was talking to somebody about it before. It's like, I have to switch my mindset into my clients because I can be like, oh, you can use step 17 or 18. And really, they're like overwhelmed with it,
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of room for him to decipher. It's I cleanse, I serum, I moisturize, and then I put eye cream on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very pointed. I had this one male client, and he was a former sheriff's officer too. And he would come with his wife. That was like the story. But now he's recently told me, like, I know when I haven't been in and I don't like it. I need to make up those times that he can't come in with his wife or whatever. I need this. My face needs this, but I was so embarrassed about it before. And then they had recently went to Mexico, came back, had an appointment. And then apparently all the men in the group were talking about what they do for skincare. It's like very interesting.
That is interesting. I think like this whole report that we're talking about, it's now acceptable. It's not embarrassing.
Yeah.
Men paint their nails. They go and get facials. They see their esthetician. They have a regimen at home, either extensive or basic. And even my husband has discussions with his friend. They go mountain biking and they're talking about, what sunscreen are you using? This is the sunscreen I'm using. So it's just like, I think, starting to become more part of our culture.
He's a climber core.
Yeah. I don't know if I put him in the climber core category.
Beauty?
Yeah. I think he's maybe a little mix of the climber core and maybe the older brother energy.
Nice.
Yeah.
They need one more.
Yeah, they do.
The Esty spouse.
We're going to write Pinterest and tell them, Esty spouse, you got to add that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So these trends, they're showing that men aren't just dabbling in beauty. They're diving into skincare, wellness, style, identity, and the estheticians who know how to speak their language, that's the one that stands out. So let's meet them where they are, lean into buffed beauty, embrace the hydrated hustle, because beauty isn't just for the girls anymore. Listeners, we want to hear from you. How are you showing up for your male clients? Share with us on social media through Instagram, Facebook, or by emailing getconnected@ascpskincare.com. Thank you for listening to ASCP Esty Talk. And as always, for more information on this episode or for ways to connect with Ella and myself, or to learn more about ASCP, check out the show notes.